What's up, everybody? Arrg the Pirate here, and today we're gonna play a little Cabrakan in the duo lane, but we're solo for most of it, and so I thought this would be a great video to show off because you can find success playing that Guardian role or playing that support role even though you don't have an ADC with you. Alright, let's get right into this build. Now I'm going to start out with Guardian's Blessing, Imperial Helmet, which is rank 1 of Celestial Legion Helm, 2 mana potions and 2 healing potions. And then I'm going to build into Shoes of Focus, Celestial Legion Helm, Voidstone, Pestilence, Gem of Isolation, and Hide of the Nemean Lion. And then I've got Meditation Cloak and Thorns for my relics. Next up, we have to go over his kit, and first up we have his passive Shadow Zone. Cabrakan and nearby allies take 5% reduced damage. Pretty plain and simple, awesome passive. Seismic Crush is his 1. Cabrakan becomes enraged, increasing his movement speed. While active, Cabrakan gains 70% increased attack speed, and his next successful basic attack will stun and do bonus damage. Additionally, Cabrakan gains haste and immune to slows and roots while this ability is active. Awesome ability, and it's an awesome stun as well. Refraction Shield is his 2, which is the ability I would recommend starting out with, and you have a passive. As Cabrakan shields take damage, they store energy and gain protection stacks. The active is Cabrakan slams his shields together, creating a concussive blast and damaging enemies in front of him. If his shields have maximum number of stacks, then the enemy gods are stunned that he hits, and they remove the stacks when you use it. Awesome. His 1 and his 2 are both stuns, but again, your 2, you must have full stacks on your shield to actually get that stun. Tremors is his 3, and the ability everybody knows Cabrakan has. Cabrakan repeatedly slams the ground with his shields, creating an earthquake and causing enemies around him to tremble. Enemies caught in the earthquake are damaged and slowed and sucked towards Cabrakan. This ability can only be channeled for a maximum of 10 seconds regardless of how much mana you have. Tectonic Shift is his ultimate. Cabrakan stomps the ground, creating a wall of earth and fissures that travel out in front of him, damaging all enemies caught in its path. The walls may be destroyed if they take enough hits. Cabrakan may destroy his own walls with a single basic attack as well. Cabrakan is an awesome support, and he can find a ton of success in the solo lane as well, but I like playing him as a support because he's so aggressive, and I love aggressive supports. But let's get right into this gameplay. Alright, let's get into this gameplay. So we finally got some rotation from our Chalk, and Daji's very close. Let's just go ahead and engage on his Aname. With both me and Chalk here, we just instantly take her out. You know, that's one thing. We are much earlier gods, Chalk as well as me. We have a very strong early games, while hunters and mages are more later, mid to late game gods. So you can really push those advantages, and you're capable of all those stuns and CC, just all that. You're able to take them out very easy if you can get the jump on them, and sure enough, that's what we did. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate over to purple, and you see how long it actually takes me to take out purple. But that's quite alright. We got purple, we're able to put on T2 boots and get healthy again, then get back to lane. Now, once we get healthy, we got to get back to our lane because Izanami is one of the fastest clears in the game, as well as Baron, having a mage support. They're going to have insane clear, so we head over there. We're able to get this stun off on Baron, and guys, he doesn't stand a chance. That's awesome. We also forced out Izaname's ult, which means we do have a little bit of time before she gets off the cooldown, and we can engage on her. Once Chalk actually goes in here, you see me, I'm going to follow that up with my ultimate. I miss my slam, and she got off the cooldown. Ah, that's unfortunate, but is what it is. No problem at all. We've, again, forced out that dash. We have used our ultimate there, but, no big deal. Chalk is able to get some poke on her there, which is great. And with us being level 5, we might be able to actually make something happen. I'm going to go in, get some tremors, and again, we're just keeping that poke up. Me and Chalk here, we just want to keep as much poke as we can. We end up getting 2 stuns in a row right there. Oh, she's so low. She got out with nothing, guys. And with Nemesis there, we got to get out. Chalk ends up taking out Izanami, which is great, but again, Nemesis showing up, that kind of ruined our plans. Let's get out, let's go ahead and put on our boots and come back in much healthier. I really like Shoes of Focus on Cabrakan because you do get that cooldown, but the mana is awesome because he's such a mana hog at the beginning of the game. And, you know, with you wanting to throw out a ton of trimmers, you need that mana. Now, Daji ends up engaging on Baron, and we're able to follow that up. I didn't realize he was taking so much damage. We could have let her take that kill, but is what it is. You know, that group effort. Again, I don't believe in kill stealing at all, so no big deal. But it's always nice to let gods that really benefit from gold to get kills when you can. Like that, we could have backed off there. He wasn't going anywhere, but you know, you get bloodthirsty sometimes and just forget to quit attacking. But that's great. We got that kill. Chuck shows up. Let's go ahead and drop purple. This is great, you know. And again, we're keeping this duo lane on staggered deaths, which is absolutely awesome. That is exactly what we want to do, because when they're staying on staggered deaths, they're just going to be so much easier for me to deal with. After picking up purple, we kind of looked around to see if Izanami was still here, but she dipped out. That's no problem. And you can see, chasing down Baron is just very, very tough with that slow, but we're going to just chase him off. And we're not necessarily trying to kill him. We're just stealing a farm from him. He cannot farm while we're engaged on that. And look at this, guys. We're able to go in, get that wall up again, and take him out. Easy peasy there. Let's go ahead and take down these walls. And again, guys, when you use those walls or use your ultimate in that minion wave, it blocks your minions. So you definitely want to try to destroy those walls to get that lane pushing in the, you know, get it pushing. That way you can go into tower and take that tower out. From here, since we did push them out of lane, let's go ahead and drop purple. We take a look at red, but it's not there. So let's get back to lane, and we're just going to kind of wait. Now, look how fast they clear that wave, guys. So that's what we have to be careful of. They can instantly clear that wave, so we need to play standoffish. And you can see they're playing standoffish because we've been just absolutely shutting them down. Baron hits me with that slow to root, and he gets a full kit off on me. Look how much damage I've taken. We just gotta be careful, and we're just kind of waiting for something to happen, and sure enough, it's about to. With Chalk having his ultimate, though, it's gonna change everything. We get a couple of stuns off on Baron. Look, we instantly deleted him, and you can see the power of getting those 2 stuns on Cabrakan. We're able to follow that up, and we end up taking out Izanami as well. Awesome play right there. That was just a great job on Chalk's part. You know, just everything worked out so nicely there, and awesome. Now, once we spawn back in, again, we're going to kind of look to see what we need to do. We actually got a Winion Tower there, which is great. But let's go ahead and help Chalk down these jungle camps. You know, this is going to do nothing but help us out. And, you know, getting those camps is huge, guys. I've seen just an absolute ton of people not pick up jungle camps lately. Guys, jungle camps can absolutely change a fight, especially in that early stages of the game. Definitely pick up jungle camps as much as you can. And look at this, guys. We're going to be able to engage onto Baron. We get our wall up. Take him out easy peasy there, guys. Awesome play. That was great. Now, we are not protecting ourselves against Baron at this point, but again, we've got some reduced damage with our passive, and we want to really focus on avoiding Izanami, because once I'm doing my trimmers, she's going to be able to just stand out of range and just absolutely tee off on me. So that's what we want to avoid, and that's why we're going for that Imperial Helm first. Now, coming up, me and Chalk, oh man, we do some work, guys. So if you see here, Chalk staying engaged on Izanami, I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for something to happen, and then I go in, she just backed off just a little too quick for me. I peel around, and then, look guys, she pushes up a little bit more, and I've got my stun with my 1. We're able to then get another stun on her, take her out, then we're gonna trimble Baron. We get him down very, very low, but look, I'm unhealthy, guys. I've got to be careful. We popped our cloak. You can see we're just kind of backing off. Now, I'm going to try my best to bait right here, and sure enough, it worked like a champ. Baron's here. He ends up hitting me with his ultimate, and Chalk rotates over and is able to take him. Oh, the baits are real, guys. And awesome play on Chalk's part. The enemy team actually ends up surrendering after that play. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this. You know, this was a very, very quick game, and I just thought it'd be cool to show off what you can do being a guardian in a solo lane because you get those levels so fast. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you did, show me some love, leave me a comment, think about subscribing, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.